Hey guys, what's up? It's okay to die TV here today. I'm coming at you guys with story time, and this story time is going to be how I met my girlfriend. And yes, I am currently still with her, if anyone wanted to know, or if anyone was going to ask. And I'll be showcasing some of the bioshock Infinite gameplay to go around the background of this. And I just want to say thank you to my girlfriend for buying this for Christmas. It's one of the best gifts I got for, besides my Xbox that I got from her and her mom. But this was one of the first gifts I've gotten from my girlfriend for Christmas, and it's one of the best ones. So to be honest, this story actually takes place a couple years ago, about like 3-4-ish, more like 3-4-ish years ago. It was on December 17th of 2017 when we actually not met in person but started talking, and it's funny how it happened, to be honest with you. So it was December 17th and there was a party that night, and the party was basically like, it was just like a Christmas party, I think, or a birthday party. I can't exactly remember what kind of party it was, but all I know, it was some sort of party, and a few people I knew were going, so I was Ubering up there. So we're all sitting in my shed. We were Chick-fil-A. What's up, Riley? How you doing, buddy? Just so I know, for all people that will be watching this off of YouTube, this is streamed on Twitch first. Go to Twitch at itsokay.tv.com and drop me a follow. You can see all videos before they are released. But anyway, back to the video. December 17th, went to a party. So basically, sitting in my shed, we had Chick-fil-A, we're throwing around blunts, and one of the girls there, she was my ex. Both my exes were there, but one of them turned lesbian, and the other one was dating some other guy and flirting with a bunch of others, basically just being a hoe. And they brought like homemade moonshine. They made homemade moonshine. It got me fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't want it because it tastes like shit. To me, it tastes like 20 different alcohols mixed. I was just like, well, this is fun. And me and my buddy Justin were smoking blunts, and we ended up Uber pulled up, and we ended up going to the party. And when I got to a party, I pretty much got separated from the group I went with. Like, everyone that I went to the party with pretty much just like dipped into their own direction. Like everyone I knew there that came with me just dipped in their own fucking direction, and I was all by myself pretty much just. And to remind you, I don't know a lot. I didn't know like really anybody there until I started walking around and noticing there was other people I knew there. So everyone that I saw at first, I didn't think I knew, but I knew a lot of people there, and I started talking to my buddies and shit there, and I eventually I met this guy named Tom, and he turned out to this day he's my best friend's cousin. But we started a mosh pit after having like wrestling matches, and to be honest, let's just say the women there were not like it. They were just not having it. And what's up, Goozler? How you doing, buddy? You probably heard this story time when I made it the first time around. This is a remake of an older video, and I want to make it a lot more better and more collected and organized and with better quality as we can now. And this is the first video I'm officially making with my Elgato, just to put that out there. Sorry to keep having interruptions during the story, but just wanted to put out this is the first video I am making with my game capture. So hopefully this comes out way better than other videos. So, but anyway, to continue. So we started mosh pits and shit, and stuff was getting crazy and out of hand. I was getting fucked up. I was going outside where everyone was smoking blunts, and a few people had bombs out there, and we were all just getting fucked up. Everyone at the party was here drinking, smoking, and it wasn't just weed, it was also nicotine too. Like, there was flares being passed around. Oh, you're creepy. You're creepy. But it was also like flares and enjoy cigarettes. Everything was there. It was every type of vape cigarette. It wasn't just singular items. Like, it wasn't just one thing. And I'll be honest, everyone was quite fucked up. Oh, my day's going great. How about you, Roblox Blast? How you doing, buddy? How's your day going? And pretty much, as we concluded the party, after the mosh pit, I took a video of this guy dancing on a fucking washer machine, and I think he was pissed drunk. Honest with you, I'm not gonna cap you, I think he was pissed drunk. But he was probably pissed drunk, but I took a picture of him, video of him dancing on the, and that's what started this. I know, I got that game capture set up now. Basic, that's what I have. I have a game capture, and it's Elgato game capture. I'm right here, buddy. Don't worry. If you need to talk, let me know. You pop in after the YouTube video into the party and we can chat. You can vent when you need to. But I took that video and then I sat there and waited. After that video, like everyone was starting to head home, and I was waiting for my ride. I got picked up and I was like shit-faced waste. And to be honest, it was a very depressing night. To be honest, like my intentions for that night was, I was very depressed and I was really stuck in my head. And this was when I had a very bad drug habit, and I was like really fucked up at the time. I took in other substances before I smoked with my friends in the shed and stuff. And I took other things throughout that day. And pretty much after the party and I got picked up and everything, I walked to my room, and you know, I acted normal as fuck to everybody in my house. Go to Warren's office. I acted normal to everyone in my house. I didn't look fucked up. No one thought I was high or anything. Everyone knew I was, but no one like could really tell. But I went to my room and I literally just pulled out a gun. I put it to my head, and all of a sudden my phone went off. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I checked it. I checked my phone, and the name on there is Haley. This person has never texted me before. Now, I'm telling the story as, you know, as it goes. This is future now. Well, Roblox, just because you got people that care about you, buddy. That's why people are gonna say stuff like that. Like, you know, when you're talking about suicide and stuff, as I am right now in part of this story time, you know, just listen to this and you'll get what I'm trying to tell. But anyway, I looked at the text and I started reading it, and it was pretty much her just saying I was cute. That's all it was. Just simple. You're cute. Nothing too smancy. It's just that's literally all she said. She said I was cute, and then babe, I don't remember exactly the full conversation, to be honest with you, just because I was really fucked up that night and I was not really in the right mindset. But besides that point, the conversation went on, and all I know, I woke up the next morning and I was hungover as shit, and you know, freaking just not having it. Like, I was just not having it. It was a bad morning. I was like, what the fuck? And I knew last night what my plans were, and I was mad that I didn't do it. And then I looked at, yes, I'm talking about Haley. We are talking about Haley. This is when I met Haley. But I looked at my phone, and all I saw was, good morning, baby. How are you doing? I was like, hey, baby. It was something like babe or baby. And then I was like, I woke up with a girlfriend. I called my buddy and said, yo, bro. He's like, what's up? I'm like, I woke up with a fucking girlfriend. What happened at the party last night? And this is what he told me. He said, when we got to the party, we all just went our separate ways. I don't know where you went, what you did. I don't know who you got picked up by. All I know is that you're home and you have a girlfriend now. Good luck. I'll see you. Hangs up with me, and I proceed to do the rest of my day of talking with her. And throughout the day, I was talking to her, playing games, and just, you know, doing narcotics, being depressed. And she asked if we could meet up, and I told her this Thursday would be fine. So the Thursday of that week, we met in person. Now, this is the funny part. So she told me to go to Owens, which is a park not too far from where I lived and where she lives. Like, well, where I currently live, it's really right down the street. And this is the place she lived at. Like, I live at her house now, so. Besides that point, not to really put that, like, out there, but because they were trying to talk about how me and her even met. The main thing is, like, pretty much, I went to Owens, and I kept texting her, I was talking to her, I'm like, so, when are you coming? When are you coming? I'm sitting here waiting for you, you know? And, wanted to say, I probably sat there for a good 3-4 hours waiting for her at the... And I remind you, it was not the best weather conditions out. It was pretty fucking warm. It wasn't like hot, but it was pretty warm out. And pretty much after waiting for 3 or 4 hours, I just asked her, can I just come to your place? So she tells me yes, and apparently she was helping clean up. So I start walking over to don't know if I can fill this up and get this boat to float. But I walked over to the location she gave me. And let me tell you, this fucking GPS, just decided to swing me the whole fucking wrong way to the location. Like, literally, it took me to, like, this, it took me to, like, this neighborhood. And in this neighborhood, fucking, there was, like, a little, like, cut off to, like, a trail, and that's the way the GPS took me. It was, like, nighttime, too, so I could not fucking see a damn thing, dude. It was so fucking dark outside. Like, it was not even fun. Like, it was so fucking dark. And I'm going through this trail, I can't see fucking shit, I have no idea where I am, where I'm going. And I get onto the next street. And oh, just wait till you hear the end. It's gonna be fucking spectacular, in my opinion, what ends up happening at the end. But, and then I get to the location, and my phone's on literally 1%. At the time, I had a fucking Android, and the Androids are good for durability, but all phones' batteries just suck, in my opinion. There's no really good-ass phone battery. But the phone battery was shit, the phone was about to die, I'm texting her, and I went to the wrong entrance, and the thing is, the entrances were right next to each other, so it wasn't too much of a big deal. And she walked up to me, gave me like some half-ass hug, and then we walked up to her crib. I asked her to go smoke a cigarette, I went outside and smoked a cigarette, my phone was on charge, bike outside, and we both literally sat on opposite sides of the couch, and listened to Lil Peep. And her friend was getting to know me a little bit, you know, just talking to me, conversating with me and shit. And after a while, I was conversating with her a little bit. And, you know, we're kind of just having small talk, a little conversation. And after, you know, it doesn't really go that far. But we're basically just getting to know each other. That's pretty much the gist of it when we met, is we're just getting to know each other. And so we finished up, we ate something together, listened to Lil Peep, talked about things, they both got to know me. Her friend Savannah at the time was one there, and we're at her crib. And you know, for a couple weeks, that's where we met up at, just to put it out there. For a couple weeks, that's where we chilled at her friend's house. That was the only place we could chill. You know, I wasn't really telling her what was going on in my, like, I remember telling her when we met, like, we started texting and shit, that I have really bad bipolar depression, I have a drug issue, and I'm just a broken person. It's not worth dating. I remember telling her that. And, you know, a couple years later, we're still together. Minor complications in our relationship, not much. But just some things we gotta talk out, to be honest. Things that take time. What the fuck's shooting at me? But besides that point, so I go to ride. My phone's fully charged, you know, I got my cigarettes. I was smoking all malls at the time. And they weren't nasty, but they were definitely not the best. Like, there is other cigarettes. Like, I usually smoke Ports, and I've been smoking Misties lately, too, for some reason. Not to talk too much about it. And melee. Oh. Okay. But, I'm sorry, I'm fucking concentrating, I'm fixating on the game, my bad. But anyway, to continue, so basically after, like, this is still after use this one key. But after that, I go to head home, and this is the funniest thing ever. That road it took me on to go home, so the road that it took me to get there, the thing is, I passed over the street, I had to go straight down. That's the funny thing. I guess I was just trying to focus on the GPS and what it was telling me. Nah, I don't want a friend. Me and our friend conversated, like, in front of her. Like, we all conversated as a group. And the funny thing is, we all sat on separate sides of the room, remind you. I did not at all want her friend, dude. I had no interest in her. And the only reason I'm smiling is because that's funny that you think I have interest in her friend. Definitely not my type. Nah, fuck no. None of her friends are my type. None. The one that was, I ended up being a two-faced bitch and, fucked me over. But that's a story for another day. But no, I didn't want her friend. So I headed home, and I was feeling so fucking stupid that, you know, all I had to do was go straight up the road that I had to go home. And I would have got there just fine. Would have been just fine, got there perfectly, you know, no problems at all. And when I got home, me and her conversated more, and just to make things short but sweet, pretty much that's how we met. And after that, it just went from there, and we scheduled times to hang out and just built on our relationship. And to this day, we are still dating, yes. And to tell you the truth, we've really worked on, like, a lot of stuff in our relationship and things, you know, just every day. To be honest, to end the story off on a good note, I am actually very happy that I met her at the time I did. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't take anything back. I am actually 100% happy with my girl. Like, yeah, there's a few things that, you know, could be adjusted to be better, but, you know, it's whatever. You can't change a person, you know, like, and the things, it's not even anything bad. People are going like, oh, like, some type of problem now. There's no problems, it's just, like how to put it in like, not, like, I just want cuddles and kisses all the time. Very, like, an affectionate guy, and just always want to do that shit, and she's, the type of person that never wants to be fucking touched. Like, she has her little mood swings and everything. And pretty much that's how we met, and there's nothing more to it, but literally this girl is the absolute love of my life, and I love her with all my heart, and I hope she does actually see this video. May not watch the full thing, since it still suck. It doesn't seem like I made it any better than the last one, but in my opinion it still sucks. And fucking, and also, thank you, baby, for the game. Everything watches. The game I'm playing right now is a game she got me, but to put it this way, I'm happy in my relationship. I'm happy that we met that day, and even though we went through everything we went through, and there was a lot of bullshit, in my opinion, every minute of it was worth it to be at the moment I am with her now, and at the time that we are now. Like, we had a lot of ups and downs throughout our relationship, and I'm just glad that we were able to get through it and stuff. But basically, we started texting on December 17th. We probably didn't actually meet until, like, December 26th or 27th, to be honest with you. Or no, maybe a little bit early, like the 20th or 20th something. It was like 3 days after we texted. We met in person, but pretty much, like, our relationship started off not knowing each other and just Snapchat, and now it's, you know, we live with each other, and, you know, we work and stuff now, and everything's just different. It's just, you know, this is a story that I like to tell, I would really really want to make a video on and stuff like that, just because of how sentimental it is to me in the moment, and the thing, it's just something I would not want to forget.
Elizabeth, hold tight!
You know, if I ever have kids with this woman, which I hope I do, yeah, this would be a pretty funny fucking story to tell my kids. And be like, yeah, met your mom while I was fucking with a gun. Pretty much, I started dating your mom when I had guns to my head and I killed myself, you know? It shows you how fast life just turns itself around, and how fast, like, blessings and stuff come your way. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't take a minute back. It may have been a lot of hardships and stuff, but I wouldn't change anything that ever happened. I love her that she ends up being my wife and shit. But that's how we met. Dragged it out a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, please drop a like, follow, comment more ideas. We're going to start doing weekly discussions after I get all the story times out of the way that I can think of. And I'm going to try pushing out, start and do like a story time, then weekly discussion. And if you guys got any topic suggestions, there's Discord, there's socials, YouTube comment section, there's Twitch to pop by and drop down suggestions. I have notepads and stuff to write things down. If you guys ever have suggestions for weekly discussion or any type of content making, just let me know. And for anyone who has played this game before, this is pretty much the very end of the game, because, you know, this is kind of just a random part of the game that I started the video on, but this is pretty much like the ending.
Seed of the prophet,
So
sits the throne.
it's not really a spoiler, to be honest, because if you don't play this game, you're not going to understand.
Say what you will about Comstock.
Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to run an ad on Twitch. I'm going to end this off and send this over to YouTube and do the promotions once it's posted, and I'll be getting on with the rest of my streams for the day. For everyone who watched this before it's posted on YouTube, thank you guys. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. We're now going to be getting to the stream in a minute.
Even hope.
I was coming.
Songbird.
For the people of YouTube, to be honest with you guys, I don't want to make a lot of content on YouTube, and I'm not too worried about it because YouTube is a very strict site, and I do want to expand onto there, but the thing is, I'm just saying, for the people who only watch me on YouTube, I'm not probably going to survive on this platform for much longer. So, just be cautious if you do like enjoy content. It'll probably be your best intentions to go and actually watch it on Twitch instead of YouTube.
What does it say?
It's advice.
To be honest with you, I like making videos. I wish Twitch had a section for making just videos that stayed up permanently, like it does on YouTube. You can take them down if you want to, but they don't have that because their stuff goes away after like a couple weeks. Just the videos go away, and I make all my videos off of Twitch.
1912.
So.
Before she. There's still time.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for it. It's fucking amazing how much support I have received. I appreciate all of you. Love you guys. Oh, and then it takes me like 20 minutes to fucking end this shit. Yeah, my Streamlabs is super slow with loading.